All right. This is episode 2 of our still unnamed podcast. We're recording this a little over a week after the last one, so there's quite a few things that have happened.
Mhm.
So first, I think we should talk. Oh yeah, my name is John, and then
My
I'm
name's
joined
Derek.
by I'm joined by my name is Derek,
Yes.
and I want us to start off with the news. I think we started off with what we were playing last time, but I want to try doing this one. So, this episode is going to be a lot about delays. And the first one I have, well, actually, no, the first thing I have here is Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PC. And whenever it's from Jason Schreier, who's the writer of this article, it's essentially true. So, he's a really good actual journalist, actually going for stories as opposed to just summarizing a press release and regurgitating the info from a press release. His A lot of Jason Schreier's articles are what you would see as articles in the political world, you know?
So he's like a really solid reputation, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
He doesn't just do summaries, you know? Nintendo has just announced a Switch Lite. Oh, that's not really reporting, it's just yeah, anyway. This he wrote about Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PC, and I know his line of work is if he hears something from a source that he trusts, he doesn't publish it until he gets that same information from multiple sources that he trusts. So, yeah, this game, I think it came out on PS4. I think it was February 2017. Yeah, actually it was, because I remember Zelda came out the week after the Switch came out, March 2017. So, this is rumored to be coming to PC summer of this year, which would make it a little over 3 years after the PS4 version.
Whoa, 3 years.
Yeah, and I think it's a nice move because when a game launches, most of the revenue they get from it is the first or second week, maybe the first month,
Mhm.
when it's full price and everything. And by now, this is way more than a week after launch. I'm pretty sure, especially now that you can get the game for $10 on sale. They pretty
Yeah,
much uh, milked it as much as they could. I mean, in a good way.
good milking.
What's interesting about this is that this is a rumor, but this is a believable rumor because Horizon runs on Gorilla's Decima engine, and Death Stranding, which came out after Horizon, also runs on the Decima engine. And Death Stranding has been confirmed to be coming out on PC.
Hmm.
So I wonder if it's Horizon because it's easier, because they've already done some work on Death Stranding for PC on the same engine, or maybe it's for some other reason. So right now we're just assuming it's true, which I really believe it is. And yeah, what do you think? Do you think there would have been another Sony first party that would have been a good title to bring over to PC other than Horizon?
Nothing's really jumping out at me right now. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn was a pretty good game.
Yeah, Horizon I think it's really suitable for PC as opposed to something like God of War, because God of War is more of a brawler, whereas Horizon is more of a shooter and mouse controls and everything.
Yeah, that's true. Aiming would be really more accurate. Then again, with the slow mo and Horizon Zero Dawn, it wasn't that critical, but yeah, still.
Oh yeah. But you could imagine the things you can pull off on PC. You might not even need the slow-mo anymore. Did you have to uh, assign skill points for slow-mo?
I don't completely remember, to be honest.
I think you did.
It was a long time since I played that game. I do remember that it was being fun. It was just a huge amount of fun exploring the terrain. I never felt truly at ease because the monsters could be difficult and they could jump out at any second.
That game was really fun. I didn't
It
finish
was
it,
fun,
of course, but
especially meeting the boss, not a boss monster, but like a sort of like a field boss, like out of nowhere without any warning, and defeating it.
the bigger ones.
Yeah, just killing that without knowing that you're supposed to kill it. It's like you were just exploring, and then you happen upon the thing, and you're like, ah, run or kill. I'm gonna try it. I think I took a picture of myself standing on the corpse of one. It was just like,
I remember
yeah,
doing that with Bloodborne.
yeah.
Oh, Bloodborne would be a nice one to bring over. Cause you know how there's a community
Hmm.
for speedrunning Bloodborne or not even speedrunning, but beating Bloodborne with these weird controllers, like a Guitar
Oh, like
Hero.
Guitar Hero, and then like the arcade stuff for Street Fighter and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's done on PC because I don't know how you could get that done on console. But if you bring Bloodborne to PC, you could just do those things. Same thing. But yeah, anyway, Horizon, really believable rumor that it's coming to PC, with Death Stranding confirmed coming to PC. Although Death Stranding is a different case. It's exclusive to PS4 right now, but it's not a first party game, it's more of a second party game because Sony doesn't own Kojima Productions, whereas they own Guerrilla Games. But yeah, they do run on the same engine, and I'm guessing that has something to do with it. Or maybe if you think of PlayStation, I feel like Horizon is something that they're more willing to let go of in terms of bringing it to other platforms because there's only been one Horizon, whereas something like God of War, that's absolutely PlayStation. Mm,
Yeah, that's true. God of War.
Yeah, since PS2. So yeah, that would be a game that I might be interested in double dipping on PC, but if they have a really nice patch for it for PS5, I might just want to play on PS5 to get the platinum trophy on there. Not that I am likely to do that, but
It's not that hard. I think there was like only a couple things that would have been annoying, but you put time in. It's not that hard.
oh yeah, they'll just include the Frozen Wilds, I think it was called. It's
Yeah,
nice when you're coming into a game late and then you have everything.
that's true. I came into. Have you ever heard of Danganronpa?
Yeah, those visual novels.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I even came into Mass Effect late. I bought the trilogy, and that's when I got into it.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think Mass Effect 2 came to PS3 before Mass Effect 1. It was weird.
Yeah, it's really good to get into a series late. I mean, you have all the games there. There's a community already in place, so you can hop in if.
The conversations in Horizon really remind me of Mass Effect.
Yeah,
The way that the camera is focused, and then wasn't it a scroll wheel as well? I
scroll wheel.
forgot.
Yeah,
For the
the
dialogue.
dialogue options. Yeah, you're right. It's more like like a circle type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting because a lot of games that come out on PC nowadays, they have controller support. They
Hmm.
have natively,
Hmm.
and they have button prompts. So if this is true that it's coming to PC, then it'll be so weird playing a Sony first party game, seeing the letters X, Y, B, and A, and left bumper and right bumper. But
Yeah.
yeah, so Horizon Zero Dawn believably coming to PC in the summer. And a lot of what I have on this document is about delays. And the first one is the most interesting one to me that I want to talk about because the day after we recorded the first episode, when we were talking about Cyberpunk being delayed, the idea of it being delayed, it was delayed by a good amount too.
Yeah, an unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah. So I think it was for something like April 16th or around there, and now it's coming out on September 17th.
Oh, I was really looking forward to that too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, but I can wait.
Same.
That's a pretty big delay. That's I think more than half a year, right? April, May, June, July, August. Oh yeah, that's almost half a year.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that would be interesting. Hopefully, in an alternate reality, when the game actually comes out in April, that it's better because it was delayed.
Yeah, I can await if it means that the game comes out less buggy and more complete.
But that's getting really close to holiday. Oh, remember when you bought maybe you should just wait, because are you
For
planning
the holiday
on
sales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you bought Outer Worlds on day 1, and then
it got on sale a couple weeks later.
yeah, for Black Friday, I think 40 bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would wait,
yeah, I was just really hyped for it. In the end, I should have waited.
but you liked it, right? I
Yeah,
mean, you
of
like
course I would.
Fallout.
Yeah, anyone who likes Fallout would love Outer Worlds, no doubt. Just a couple of changes here and there, but it's still a Fallout game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem I have with it is that I feel like I've like they told us that it was going to be shorter than what we were expecting, and they were right. Just
But I think I told you it was gonna be around 20 hours, and I think I remember you saying that it was longer than that for you.
yeah, it's longer than 20 hours if you put in the side quests, and then yeah, longer than 20 hours, but still shorter than a regular Fallout game.
So another notable delay is Dying Light 2.
I was also looking forward to that too.
Yeah, that was one of the early PS4 games. Same people, it's by Techland, same people who made Dead Island.
Mhm. It's a really fun game to play with a friend. I got it because my friend wanted to play with me, and then we ended up playing the whole game, the whole campaign, co-op, and it was just fun. It was really fun. There were some missions that you had to do solo, but besides that, friends, yay! Us screaming when it turned nighttime and fucking
Oh, because they get violent, right?
yeah, like special zombies come out that can really wreck you, and they can climb too faster than the other zombies, and it's just like
Hmm. If you're a guest, how does that work? Can you just drop in? Does your progress record in terms of the
uh, the,
campaign?
the way it works. The story progression depends on the host. So if the guest has finished the game and pops into your friend who just started, all the progression just starts there. But the guest gets to bring his equipment and stuff.
'Cause does it have RPG elements, like skill trees?
Yeah, there's RPG elements for skill trees. They aren't that hard to fill, but people can progress differently from others.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I haven't played that game. I don't think I have it either, but I know it got a big expansion, right? I think it was called The Following.
Yeah, played that also with my friends. All of them actually. I think you can play up to 4 people or 5.
Are you
Yeah,
just all the clones of the protagonist?
yeah, you are all just clones of protagonists. We thought that was funny too.
You're all Master Chiefs?
Oh, you can change the outfits. You gain outfits later on throughout the game, but besides that, you're basically you have all your faces are the same. So
Well, yeah, that seems like that game's more about fun than making a believable experience. I
yeah,
mean, if you're gonna do another fucking zombie game, might as well try something new, parkour.
it's fun parkour. Eventually, though, the game gets pretty easy once you unlock the skill to use a grappling hook.
Oh wow, I didn't know I had a grappling hook.
Yeah, my friend unlocked it. I was like, "Ah, I don't wanna get that skill, I'll get this skill." And then he was just, like, barreling through the city 10 times faster than me, like, "Wait the fuck up for me."
Yeah, I'm actually playing through SteamWorld Dig 2, and
Ooh.
there's a hook shot in there. Just makes I have a hook shot and a jetpack. I don't know why I need a hook shot when I have a jetpack, but it makes the traversal way easy compared to the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, hook shots are nice. Breath of the Wild doesn't have a hook shot.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. What about a grappling hook or, like, like, the one you swing, not the
Oh, yeah. I don't even know the difference, but it has neither of those.
wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
kinda like how I don't know the difference between poison and venom. Yeah, anyway, in a statement from Techland's CEO, Paweł Marchuka, I think they're a Polish or some sort of Slavic developer. They said, "We were initially aiming for a spring 2020 release with Dying Light 2, but unfortunately, we need more development time to fulfill our vision. We will have more details to share in the coming months."
Huh.
So they didn't even give a date. And that's making me wonder if they've hit a really big hump or,
Hurdle.
yeah, hurdle. Maybe they haven't gotten a hook shot yet.
Or then maybe they're debating on whether or not to put in the game.
That's one of the unique things about this sea of delays is that this one doesn't have a new date or a new release window
Mm,
even.
that's troubling.
I'm assuming okay, so they haven't Microsoft and Sony have not announced solid release dates for their new consoles.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if they're waiting for the announcement of the new consoles for them to announce the release date, because maybe they're just planning on porting it over to the new consoles as well, in addition to PS4 and Xbox One.
Hmm, that's a possibility.
Yeah, that's different from the Cyberpunk one, delayed to September 17th, because I'm positive, well, they said it themselves that it's coming out holiday, and September's not holiday quite yet.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just been the time the past few weeks has been every company delaying their games. Well, not every company, but Final Fantasy Remake was delayed by about a month. I don't know what they need that extra month for.
More chocobos.
Oh, yes. So that's a Square Enix game, another Square Enix game that the Avengers one with a knockoff Robert Downey Jr. That one was delayed as well. Iron Man VR was delayed. That one's, I think, published by Sony. I forgot who the developer is. I think they're the people who made Republic. But it's really interesting to see all these delays, especially in the same year that new consoles are coming out. Um, all right. So, oh, I want to talk quickly about Killer Queen Black.
I was wondering about that one. Like, I thought you lost interest in the game.
Well, with the Hydra update, I've gained a little bit more interest. I mean, interest again. So before this Hydra update, if you wanted to play 8 players on Nintendo Switch, you can only do up to 4 players. And in order to do 8 players, you had to have two Switches, 2 copies of the game, and you connect that way to do 8 players.
That's just a lot of annoying.
Yeah, I don't know why. I wonder why they did that when they changed it now. Maybe they couldn't get it to work. I don't know. Anyway, when I brought it to your house for Thanksgiving, I was
Mhm.
really excited to play it because I'm really into those local multiplayer games. Local multiplayer, not online, but no, this game wanted us to be connected to the internet in order to even play against the AI.
Yeah. And that's pretty unfortunate trying to do that during Thanksgiving with everyone trying to use the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. And our family, our extended family is huge, and your house is huge too. Yeah, and it was horrible. It was the worst lag I've seen so far in my 27 years, well, I guess 22 years of playing video games. I've never seen this kind of lag in a game, let alone in the fucking menu.
True, we never entered the game. We stayed at the the team selection.
Yeah, and the reason why there was lag is because everyone was using the internet. And the reason why we had to use the internet was because of this fucking game. But with the Hydra update, it says in their patch notes, 8-player local play is now available with the Hydra patch. So
Huh.
you could do 8 players on one Switch now, which is possible because you could connect 8 Bluetooth devices to the Switch.
Hmm.
Also, it says play full matches offline, no internet connection or Nintendo Switch online account required. Why the change of heart? Why are they calling this a change of heart? That's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
Uh, As in, oh, we really believed in crunching your balls before, but now we're changing our heart.
Oh, jeez.
Why the change of heart? Over the past few months, we've noticed that growth in Killer Queen Black has drawn more players to Killer Queen Arcade, and the growth of the arcade has drawn more players to the console. A rising tide raises all ships. That doesn't really even answer that stupid question. Okay, so I'm really excited to try that out. Yeah, maybe
All
next
right.
time we have a family party, Bree, you and I.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely down. Looks fun.
Yeah. And okay, you get to choose what we talk about. The new Smash Brothers character or the Xbox Series X in real life?
Xbox Series X in real life.
Okay, IRL. So, I don't know what else there what okay, this is episode 2, not episode 500. So, all I know is that there's an Xbox in real life.
Somewhere in the world, there's an Xbox.
Yeah, the convincing thing about this is that on the back it has the a serial number, I think.
Ooh.
It has a barcode and then the so this is from Twitter user Doug Drago X, and he said he tried registering it to his Microsoft account and then it did it.
Huh.
It's labeled as non-specific, non-specific. Well, I think I know what it is. It's a fucking Xbox. But that's what's even more convincing that it's real.
Hmm. Must be a weird mix-up or an oversight.
You mean for this to fall in his lap?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe it was everyone else's oversight to not be watching this dude as he walked out the building. I'm looking at the back. There's all these ports and there's a bunch of these holes. Looks like some sort of drain. Doesn't look that good in the back, but I still like the front. It has more than what they initially showed at the Game Awards, but now in this picture it has a USB-A port and then another button. It looks nice. I really want to see what the PS5 looks like.
I'm also curious about that. This just keeps reminding me of like a piece from Jenga.
Yeah, this episode is really late, but on January 16th, so I think 11 days ago, there was a Smash Brothers video about 35 minutes long, I think, showcasing the new character, which is unique. It's unique and very redundant at the same time. It's really redundant because I don't even know how many Fire Emblem characters there are in Smash, but there's I think fucking 7 of them, somewhere around there. And then this is another one, which is a lot of people are really disappointed because a lot of Fire Emblem characters for one, and two, a lot of sword characters.
Oh yeah.
The unique thing about this Fire Emblem character being a DLC is that all the previous DLC characters were third party.
Hmm.
So this tells us that they're still willing to bring in actual Nintendo characters and not just make this fucking third party brothers. So yeah, I'm still have not been playing Smash, but I've been watching Smash. Recently, Genesis 7 just ended this on Sunday, yesterday. It's the I don't know if you know about it, but it's the biggest Smash Brothers centric tournament in the world, and it's actually
Whoa.
held in Oakland.
Huh, cool.
Yeah, I wanted to go, but the spectator tickets closed the day before I decided I wanted to go.
That's just unfortunate.
Yeah. But on the bright side, I didn't that was some money that I didn't spend because I would have to drive over there, buy the ticket, and yeah, that new character comes out tomorrow, Tuesday. And with every new character are adjustments to some fighters, so they might nerf some, they might buff some. I'm really hoping they don't fucking nerf Mewtwo because he's already not that highly regarded to begin with.
We shall see.
Yep. And we haven't really been playing Apex the past few days, but season 4 news was shown on January 23rd. Season
Yep.
4, which is called Assimilation, launches on February 4th. That's
Ooh,
just 8 days from now.
it is coming close.
Yeah. And 8 days, which is really close, and probably even sooner for some more news. You know, they're probably going to show a video on the battle pass and other things. But what was the so before the news from today, what was the thing that stood out to you about season 4?
I was interested in the new gun actually, the Sentinel.
Oh, really? When we already have so many sniper rifles, maybe you would like this new Smash Brothers character that
I was I was wondering what the difference was. I mean, like a bolt-action sniper rifle Sentinel. And the way they explained it, so they were saying like it was supposed to be a really powerful energy gun, but I was like, don't we have the charge rifle?
don't we
Don't
have
we
fucking
have a
2
triple take?
energy snipers already?
Yeah, we have a charge rifle, a triple take, and if you want something high powered, use the longbow.
And if you put the select fire on the fucking Havoc, it's a fucking
Yeah.
sniper.
So I'm like, this thing needs to have something very unique about it to fucking introduce it.
Well, they did say you can charge it.
And that's my thing. That's what I was thinking about. It was like the charge rifle. I don't know. I really want to see this gun and see how much it can bring to the table.
It's I So the charge rifle, I mean, even though it's called charge, the startup on the charge rifle, if it hits, it doesn't feel like it does a lot of damage. I feel like what they're trying to do with the Sentinel. Oh yeah, so the new sniper rifle is called Sentinel. I feel like what they're trying to do with it is make it do a lot of damage when you charge it. Cuz also with
Yeah.
the charge rifle, it's more of a tracker, the beginning, whereas the Sentinel, it's probably just one shot. That's what I'm assuming.
Well, they'll have to justify the damage of the Sentinel like to be really higher than even the longbow to justify the charge, you know? Otherwise, just go for the longbow if the damage is going to be the same. Because, you don't have to charge the longbow.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like longbows should be more powerful because energy weapons don't really have as much bullet drop.
Yeah.
Longbow does have more bullet drop. Yeah, I'm not too interested in the sniper rifle. I mean, I am, but the most interesting thing was not the sniper rifle to me. I do like using the long mid-range to long-range ones. But the interesting to me was the new legend Forge, which will explain. He was supposed to be this brawler dude, and then I put down in the notes here that it's Forge and not Revenant, the dude who was in the Halloween event last year. And fast forward to today. Actually, I think this was a leak, maybe a day early or something. There's this 1-minute video of Forge being interviewed by someone in this cartoony art style, and he said something like, "I dare them to get up close and personal." And then he got what he wished for, and Revenant came up from behind.
Yeah, I don't think it's a leak though. I'm pretty sure it's official.
No, there's if you go on the subreddit, this one dev said, "We spend insane amounts of time and energy to create cool surprises. Really sucks when someone wants internet points bad enough to ruin that." Feel like
Oh,
someone let it out, and then since it was already out, they just published it.
oh. Well, yeah. There's also another neat thing about this is that there's an Easter egg in the map already because of the video.
Yeah, I saw that video, but
Yeah, a little bit before this podcast, I went on the line, got on a map, and went straight to the Easter egg so I could pick up my weapon charm.
oh yeah, what does it look like? I haven't even seen it.
It looks like a medal with the letter H on it for the company that sponsored him.
Oh, Hammond Robotics.
Yeah, so it's just a good, it's a big shiny gold medal with an H on it. It looks pretty cool, so I put it on my R301. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I just look at the comments as everyone's all like, "Well, we got bamboozled."
Yeah, that's really interesting. I forgot if the that leaked roster also had Forge in it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Actually, I'm gonna look. Leaked Apex Legends roster. I don't see Forge.
Hmm.
I see Crypto, Jericho, Nomad, Prophet, Rampart, Rosie, Scunner, Watson. Maybe they renamed one of these and one of these are Forge. Oh, no. Yeah, that's possible because Nomad, that looks a lot like Revenant.
Huh. So it just gave me a. It could be one of the legends, but they just renamed him. Ooh, I'm curious who Prophet is.
Prophet. Ugh, that's really, really concepty.
Yeah.
They don't even have eyes. They're super concept. Yeah, anyway, a lot of nice changes that they revealed, like with ranked. I don't know. I feel like I don't. Lately, we've been just playing regular Apex.
Correctamundo.
Yeah, I've been doing that because it's only been you and I on the squad. But they're gonna be splitting the season into two halves. So the first one
Oh,
will be on what's the new map called?
World's Edge.
World's Edge. And then the second half is gonna be on the original map, Kings Canyon. And some people are thinking, well, maybe Kings Canyon is when Forge will come back because he does have these robotics done on him, and in the video, you don't actually see him die.
True. But the Easter egg is his loot box. And it does say the message say in memoriam. But who knows? They could just make him more robot.
Some people pointed out with the Easter egg. Let me go to the Apex subreddit. I really like going to the Apex subreddit. All right. So if you read, you know how there's some text when you pick up the thing? It
Yeah.
says, favored son of the outlands, the often imitated, but never defeated.
Ooh.
The often imitated. And then in this image, they put a red circle around the Forge's eyebrow
Mm-hmm.
because there's a scar on it. But the original image that was not in the cartoon, the first image we saw of Forge, that dude has no scar.
Oh, you think it might be a double?
Well, not me, but that's what the people on Reddit are saying. I mean, I didn't come up with that, but yeah, I think that's possible. Because why would they put so much design into a character, resources into designing Forge as a character, giving him a backstory, and then just not making him a legend?
Well, we'll see in the second half.
Yeah.
I am glad we're getting Revenant though. Looks like an interesting character.
Yeah, he'll be really interesting. I'm assuming he's gonna have the thing where he takes more damage because he looks pretty fucking thin, like Pathfinder.
Slender Man on the prowl.
I was looking at the leaks of what Revenant does,
hmm
from the data mined files, and it seems so complicated. Remember, did I tell you about that, or did you ever look at any of that stuff?
I think he told me something about that he can revive people from afar or something like that.
Really complicated stuff if it's real. Yeah, that's what a revenant is. It's something to do with the dead. I forgot what it was.
Before Revenant, what's the most complicated legend we have at the moment? Watson, right?
Yeah, Watson, because of her passive with the ultimate accelerant, those fences.
Yeah.
She could even attach her fence to another Watson's fence, and then it becomes hers.
Yeah, so she's the most complicated at the moment. Until we get
Yeah,
Revenant. Well, actually, wouldn't Crypto be the second? I feel
crypto.
like his drone's a little bit more tricky to use.
Yeah, he's not really straightforward either. I mean, he's straightforward, but he's not really relative to everyone else. He's kind of complicated.
Yeah,
So, do you think Revenant will be a support?
I honestly don't know.
He's definitely not assault if he's bringing people to life. That's the opposite of assault.
And he's not a tracker because we just got Crypto.
Yeah. So, ranked changes, Apex Predator changes, not really my concern. The split.
Yeah, if you ever want to go.
Smart move making them Kings Canyon the second half. Cause if you go Kings Canyon first and then switch back to fucking World's Edge, you gotta save the best for last. Did you play any of the other modes on the Grand Soiree?
I played the last one, Big Dummies, Big Day. It was interesting. Too bad we couldn't play.
I didn't play that, but I saw someone post on Reddit. Did you happen to play as Mirage?
What? Uh, we're all the same class. We're all dummies.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, someone did it looked like they did an ultimate and it was Mirages, and the person was just moving in circles, and every one of the decoys was moving the same way as him.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I don't know if it matters which dummy you choose in the character selection, but it also could be that everyone's ultimates are randomized to be one of three things or more.
Which ones did you see?
I only did one game, but I got pretty far. I seen area heal, like everyone gets healed instantly in the area. I don't know if that also affects enemies.
Hmm.
One was loot pinata. That was the one I had. Every time I activated my ult, random loot would just burst out of up top of my head like the cargo bot. You know the things where if you punch it, loot pops out.
Oh, were they always rare?
No, I think it was just random. I think I would find like rare barrel stabilizers or rare knockdown shields, something like that. And then the one is the one you mentioned, where the freaking clones just move around.
There were only three.
I've only seen three. There could be more. That's the thing. I only played one game, but it was fun. Everyone was on equal footing. Everyone had the same ability, so I was just wondering how far we can get. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if that was a permanent mode.
Yeah, it's nice to have modes that are just to fuck around in. So what have you been playing?
Yeah, I finished the trilogy of Uncharted.
Which one did you like more, 2 or 3? I know you didn't like 1
I
more.
did not like one. I like 3 so far. I enjoyed the chase scenes. They were fun. When you had to chase, the villain or run away from the police. Though I did think the room for error was really small, it was still fun.
When you were a kid?
That's the first part, but there's another part where you're in I think in Syria, and you had to chase after one of the villains.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was pretty fun, just, like, busting through the town and then, like, trying to cut them off at different spots. It was intense. It was just fun. But, yeah, there was enemies in Uncharted 3 that pissed me the fuck. It was when, Drake was, under the effects of a hallucinogenic drug.
The spiders?
No, the water, in, the city of brass or pillars.
Hmm.
Anyway, the villains, when you kill them the first time, they revive as people with flaming skulls, and they fucking teleport to you if you do enough damage, and you can't. I don't know. It just took a while for me to figure out that you had to kill them with explosives.
Wasn't there a funny scene out of the hallucination, like Sully dying? Or
That
was that not funny?
that to me that wasn't funny.
Oh, okay.
Why is it funny to you? I'm curious.
I forgot. That's a PS3 game. I really like the was the part on the ship Uncharted 3?
Yeah, that was Uncharted 3.
Yeah, I liked it. And then I liked the part when he was, that big ass carrier plane was going down.
Yeah, that was pretty fun too. I actually didn't really like the ship part, mainly
Really?
because of cover. Enemies kept coming from all sides, and I was having a pain in the ass time finding good cover, and just the beginning part. The other time, it was fine.
You just play on normal?
Yeah, I just played on normal, which I still died a pretty good amount.
Yeah, to get the platinum, you have to play on, I think,
Crushing.
crushing.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that. I just
Really?
played for the sake of yeah, I'm played just for the sake of the story. The other trophies I didn't really want to do because they were speed runs. Like you have to do this mission in this amount of time, and
Ugh, I
yeah, I'm
don't
not.
like speedrun trophies, racing the clock.
It's just not fun, and
I
it's just
mean, I'm okay with speedrun trophies as long as it's not speedrunning the entire game.
I'm just not down for speed run in general.
I think there are some in Gravity Rush where you just have to do a race under a certain amount of time. I'm okay with that kind of trophy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. But when it's not really a race. It's just you're trying to kill my enemies and everything, and yeah, not worth it to me.
I imagine that's like John Wick when he's trying to kill this dude, but then he runs out of ammo, and so he has to reload, and then he's taken 10 seconds to fucking reload before he kills the dude. Have you seen John Wick, the first
Yeah,
one?
I've seen both of them. Yeah.
There's a third one. That's the one
Right.
where he rides on the horse, and then the motorcycles are chasing him.
Completely forgot.
And then, Halle Berry has her dogs fighting alongside him.
Yeah, I watched all three. Wow, I forgot about John Wick too.
You mean 3?
Three. Ah.
Yeah, that's what the idea of speedrunning Uncharted makes me think of. He's just, "Oh, fuck, I gotta reload."
I really forgot about John Wick 2. Jeez.
John Wick 3.
No, I forgot about the movie John Wick 2, the plot and everything. I literally, I like forgot it in my mind and skipped it. I went like John Wick 1, then John Wick 3.
Yeah, John Wick 2 was the I forgot too.
You see? It's weird because John Wick 3 immediately starts after the end of John Wick 2, and I was just,
Wasn't John Wick 2 when the bounty on him began?
yeah, the ending of the movie is when they posted a bounty on him.
Excommunicado?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I kinda remember.
I'm starting to now.
And then Ruby Rose was in it, I think. She's the girl with the short dark hair. He, spared her, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure he killed her.
No, he spared one of the women in there that he was fighting.
I thought he killed her. Huh. I remember her flipping him off, and then the one that can use hand signals, right?
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Uncharted, are you playing anything else? You finished Uncharted 3?
Yeah, I finished the trilogy. Least favorite Uncharted 1 for obvious reasons.
You know they made a card game out of that? It was
How?
called Uncharted Fight for Fortune on PS Vita.
How do you make a card game out of it?
I don't know, I forgot how the mechanics worked, but I think it was a $5 game. It wasn't free. I don't think it was free to play.
No, thanks. The only card game that really was really fun was the fucking Gwent in Witcher.
Oh, before making Days Gone, Sony Bend,
hmm
they made Uncharted on Vita,
Ooh.
Golden Abyss. That was a nice game. It was so cool playing Uncharted on a handheld.
Hmm.
Yeah, anything other than Uncharted?
Nah, that's just about it. I think I'm gonna hit the dry spell for gaming. Yeah, except for when you're able to get it, Obra Dinn, Return of the Obra Dinn.
I should share my Steam library with you.
I don't know how many games my laptop could run.
Well, you could run crosscode,
True.
so you can run other stuff. There are a bunch of games. Here, actually, I'm gonna open up Steam right now. But I'm only playing SteamWorld Dig 2 right now. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, I played the first one on PS Vita. That was years ago. Oh fuck, I forgot I have Divinity Original Sin 2. Jesus Christ. Let's see. How long did I play this for? I think I only played it for 2 hours, but let's see what I have. Oh shit, I have Slay the Spire.
Oh yeah, I did get a not Slay the Spire, but there was a sale on the mobile store that had like a playstyle of Slay the Spire. Pirates Outlaws.
I have never heard of that game in my life.
It is a mobile game, and it is just a copy of Slay the Spire with a few mechanics thrown in.
It's a ripoff, straight up ripoff.
Yeah, or just a straight up ripoff with one thing to make it harder. I still think I would have more fun playing Slay the Spire than this game though. They did copy the same mechanic though. It's still instead of energy, it's ammo, and yeah.
All right. So I'm looking at my games on Steam. FTL. You've heard of that, right? That old ass game.
I've heard of it. My friends played it on their iPads in high school for me.
Oh yeah, that must be nice on iPad. I wish they brought it to Switch.
I don't know why, but I wasn't really interested.
I love the soundtrack of it. Uh, General Jousting.
You played that? So fucking weird.
Whenever it goes on sale, it goes on sale for 69% off.
It's even funnier that the first time we played it was during a party and we could look at the door like fucking no one walking.
Wait, what was Bree there?
I don't think she was there.
Oh, was it just you and I playing with dicks in my room?
Pretty much. God, the noises.
Nuclear Throne. Oh, there's Cuphead. I feel like you might be able to run Cuphead.
I don't want to play Cuphead.
I always forget I have it on Switch.
I don't like games where uh, it's just
Where
too
it cuts your
much.
balls off.
Pretty much.
How about Night in the Woods?
I know I played that already. I love that game. Really good.
Did you know that one of the dudes from that studio killed himself?
No, jeez, that's depressing.
Yeah, it's because I don't know the exact story, but he was getting these accusations about, I think, some sort of sexual harassment or something like that.
The fuck?
And soon after, he didn't admit to anything, but soon after the accusations were coming out, he killed himself.
That's depressing.
Yeah. Or oh fuck, I don't know if I think it was sexual harassment. I'm pretty sure it was some sort of sex violation thing. Well, I can do this sharing thing with you, and then you could just check out a bunch of. There's a bunch of games in here that are not demanding. You could just check up what it's about and see reviews if you're interested, and then if you really are interested, just see if it runs.
Got it.
Yeah, so I've just been playing SteamWorld Dig 2. Wanna update Smash Brothers when the new character comes out tomorrow. Really curious to see if Mewtwo has any changes.
I'll be honest. The game Return of the Oberdin is like a constant temptation to me whenever I open up my PS4.
Just play it.
No, I will wait. I'm honor bound.
I gotta wait until it goes on sale on Switch.
I am thinking about getting Outer Wilds. They also have a sale.
I hear one of the people on the Xbox podcast I listen to, she always praises it. She always wants people to tries to get people to play it. Says that it's something you shouldn't really watch videos of because there are a lot of surprises, I guess. Have you played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
I have not.
Yeah, I have. I have the second one. Did you know before they made Mass Effect, they made the original Knights of the Old Republic?
Hmm, I did not know that, but I've seen some gameplay of Knights of Old Republic, and I can make the connection.
BioWare made the original, and then the sequel is made by Obsidian.
That's an awesome combination.
Yeah. All right.
You want to call it?
Yeah, unless you have anything you want to add.
Well, nothing game wise, but there is. I did just recently watch Witcher, Netflix.
You just did?
Yeah,
I thought you would have watched it on release. I assumed you already watched it.
no, I've been putting it off. I was thinking that it wasn't gonna live up to it, but then I saw people praising it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
So what do you think?
Yeah, it's a pretty good series. There's some things I don't like, but they're just minor. But yeah, I like the series. The things that I have a problem with is because I was a fan of the games.
Hmm.
Like when Geralt fights a monster and his eyes go black for no reason. That kind of annoyed me a bit, but
Does he not do that in the game?
no. Witcher's eyes don't go black for no reason. When a Witcher drinks enough potions or whatever to boost him up, then there's black veins around his eyes showing that he's intoxicated. But black eyes, no. That was a weird thing I've noticed. I'm like, he's not a demon. What the fuck? Besides that, Triss doesn't have red hair.
Who's Triss?
She's one of two romantic options for Geralt in the game and in the story.
There's no blonde. Just a brunette and a redhead.
Yeah,
Oh, the blonde is his surrogate daughter.
that's another thing. His surrogate daughter's supposed to have white hair too.
Is it just blonde?
It's just blonde. I think it's just meant to be more aesthetically pleasing, I guess, but it's just a little bit. It irks me a bit because it happens in the game where it's all like, "Someone's come for you, Geralt. Ooh, a redheaded sorceress. I think I have an idea who that could be." Or I don't know.
So, are you born a witcher with that white hair and yellow eyes?
Am I bored? What?
Are people in that universe are they born like that?
Oh no, no. It happens through mutation.
So you have no control?
It was out of his control. When you become a witcher, your eyes turn yellow. The white hair was unique to Geralt, though.
Yeah, but that other his mentor dude, was that his mentor? The older dude?
Vesemir? Yeah.
He has white hair too.
I think it's just old.
Oh yeah. Well,
Vesemir
we
is
don't know.
extremely older than Geralt. He was an adult when he was just I don't know. Witchers live for a long time, so it's hard to tell.
Wait, so is Siri a witcher?
No,
'Cause doesn't she have white hair, yellow eyes?
that was what's so special about her. She didn't go undergo anything about her. She was born like that. But she does have the blood of one of the most powerful queens in history.
Oh, the chess piece, huh? She can move in any direction.
That and open up portals to other dimensions, which is why people are really hyped up seeing if she has a cameo in Cyberpunk.
Oh, what do you think about that? That sounds kind of fan fiction to me.
No, I think it's credible because in
Really?
the Witcher 3 game, there she does say something about living in a world where people have cell phones in their heads.
Really?
Yeah, it's an actual line, and we were all like hyped up, like, "Oh shit, yeah!" But like I said, it's just cameo, not like she's. I don't think she's going to be a significant part of the game because during her, what's it like, she was on the lam from people hunting her down, so she kept changing worlds.
Oh, I had no idea.
Well, it's just speculation. It's possible we don't even meet her, but I kind of hope so.
Well, yeah, now that you said that line, it doesn't sound like fan fiction anymore.
I am into the series. I just hope they don't stray from the original material. And I'm curious what they're going to do when it comes to the game points.
You talking about season 2?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, some historical stuff can't be changed no matter what. Like, is it okay if I spoil, or are you planning to watch it, or?
No, I'm not planning to. Go ahead. Spoiler alert for anyone listening.
But yeah, spoiler alert. Geralt does end up getting injured and losing his memory.
Oh, okay.
That's what introduced the second romance, Triss Marigold. He does meet her earlier on in life, but nothing happens between them.
Oh, so his original was the Yennefer girl?
Yeah, even in Witcher 3, she was looking for Yennefer, but you can choose to opt out of it because in Witcher 2, Triss Marigold was the main romance option.
He already lost his memory in Witcher 2?
Yeah, in Witcher 2, memory loss, no idea what's going on, but he is met by some old friends. But the really polar opposites, Triss Marigold and Yennefer of Venneberg. Yennefer is power hungry, ambitious, somewhat, I guess, aggressive, or someone who likes to start fights with Geralt, and Geralt likes it. And then Triss is, he does. I mean, the first time they do it in the series is when during a fight, they just like antagonizing each other. And then Triss is just one of the kindest sorceress in the world. While other sorcerers are either plotting or trying to take over or whatever, she's just kind-hearted and tries to help. She's not the only sorceress that's kind-hearted, but she is one that's of note.
But I remember playing Witcher 3 for maybe an hour. You're looking for a key, and then she's fucking naked? That's really kind of her.
But yeah.
Does it do the Mass Effect thing where it carries over your decisions?
Yes. In Witcher 3, there's an interrogation scene where you can just re-choose your choices in 2 or
Oh, yeah. I remember that actually, now that you said
yeah,
that.
I thought that was pretty cool. I also like Yesker. I like his songs. One of his songs has been stuck in my head ever since I finished the series.
What is that fucking meme going on that everyone's fucking saying, "Toss a coin to your witch"?
It's the name of the song.
Is it fucking Geralt singing it?
No, it's his, he meets a bard along the way, one of his closest friends, and, his name's technically Dandelion, but he hasn't reached that point yet.
Oh, he's still blooming?
Yeah, he still goes by his original name, Yesker. I didn't know his name was Yesker, so I was like, "Is this Dandelion? Did you meet another bard along the way that lives?" No, but
You're talking about the show?
yeah, the show. But then at some point, he went through the same scene, and I'm like, "Yeah, this is Dandelion. Dandelion's the one that went through this."
Is the show an original story
No. Uh, like I said, I haven't played Witcher 1 or
or read the books?
yeah, I read the books, but so far they've been keeping up to the original material.
Does it ever reach Witcher 3?
I They're far away at. That's the one thing. Witcher 1, 2, and 3 are long.
Mhm.
Like all the shit you would have to fit in, I think it'd be like 5 seasons. Unless they go the 24 episode route, then maybe.
Yeah, that reminds me of Attack on Titan. So, after some of the seasons ended, I would go read the manga because I just couldn't wait. And the anime is essentially one for one the manga. And then I saw that the next season is gonna be the last season of Attack on Titan, but
Huh.
I saw where they were at in the manga, and I feel like that reminds me of Attack on Titan, what you were saying, because one more season is not enough for what's left in the manga.
Yeah. Unless they rush it. I don't know, or cut out a lot of stuff. I don't want them to cut out stuff.
Have you seen all of Attack on Titan?
I no. I think I only finished the first season.
They have these epic action moments in the later ones. Yeah, it's one of the only modern anime that I enjoy watching.
Aw. No My Hero Academy?
Well, mainly just because I don't even give those a chance. I haven't even
Aw.
been really watching anime in general, but when I was, it was just old school anime. But yeah, I heard that one is pretty big too.
If you wanna give something a chance, depending on what you wanna feel, I guess.
Well, I like sci-fi. I mean, I liked Berserk. I basically like a lot of different genres.
Same here, though I'm kind of gravitating towards more upbeat ones. I guess I'm a little bit tired of depressing tales that are too grim. Right now, I'm just into My Hero Academy, and I'm looking forward to Haikyuu,
Isn't that the softball one or the volleyball one?
the volleyball one. I walked into it thinking I wouldn't really care. I just wanted to see what all everyone was talking about, and I was sucked in, dude. Yeah, like after the second season, I just reread the whole manga, and I am still in.
How many
Like,
seasons are there?
uh, right now, 2 seasons are out. The 3rd one's ongoing right now.
Uh,
The manga's ending. Like, I'm reading the last arc of them in the manga, and I am still a very big fan.
is it one for one the manga?
Yeah, one for the manga. I don't I really think it would be a bad idea for them to stray from the manga. I don't know. I just really like Haikyuu. I don't know if you'll feel the same way if you watch it.
Yeah, I might. I just the thing that pushes me away, that deters me from watching new anime is just the art style
Ah,
and the use of the CG and the particle
yeah.
effects.
Luckily, Haikyuu has no CG. Woohoo.
Oh, really?
No.
Do they do any things where they make the cars CG? I fucking hate that with the new Evangelion movies. They make the buildings CG. So sometimes even the Avas are in CG. It looks so fucking ugly.
Yeah, I do find that weird that they make like background character CG or have you heard of the anime Cells at Work?
No.
Background people, the citizens were CG at one point from a top-down view. I just thought that was so weird and awkward. Weird told soldiers walking on the road.
Yeah, the thing about Japanese CG is that it just looks low budget. I was watching the recent Japanese Godzilla movie. I think it was
Hmm.
from maybe 3 or 4 years ago. The CG in that compared to the 2014 Godzilla, it couldn't compare. The 2014 Godzilla just had all this Hollywood money, and then this fucking Japanese Godzilla, the CG, it just took me out of it. I really don't like when Japan uses CG, just in general.
Hmm.
The recent ones that I could think of, which are probably not recent anymore, that I liked have been Gurren Lagann, Code Geass, Samurai Champloo. Yeah, those are fucking probably 15 years old by now.
Trying to think of a recent anime that I would recommend, but oh, Demon Slayer is good. But there
What?
is CGI. There's CGI action scenes in that movie. I mean the series.
What Slayer?
Demon Slayer.
That name sounds really mm, Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I do like the action in that series, even if some of it is CGI. It just feels more intense.
Yeah, so we turned this into a little bit of an anime podcast.
Anime and Netflix.
For the next one, we should have a topic. I was kind of thinking of maybe what we want to see out of the PS5, out of the launch of it. Something in addition to the news and what we're playing.
All right. Think of stuff.
All right. Well, thank you, Derek. This has been episode 2. My name is John.
My name's Derek.
All right. Uh, man, I
Oh, yeah.
signing out.
Adios.
All right. Good night, Derek.
Good night, man.